Welcome back to my channel JBR Online Classes. Like, share and subscribe my channel. Hello everyone, so in this video I am going to start problems on simultaneous linear equation exercise 6 from the book of ML Agarwal. For the other chapters, please check the description box, the link will be there, or you can also check our playlist section. Okay, so here in the first problem, the sum of two numbers is 50 and the difference is 16. Suppose the first number, here let the first number be x and the second number be y. So as sum of two numbers, that means x plus y equal to 50 and their difference, that means x minus y equal to 16. Okay, so these are two linear equation. Then find the numbers. That means here you have to find out the value of x and y. It's very easy. So just add these two linear equation. So y cancel out, it becomes 2x, here 6 and it's also 6. Okay, so that means x equal to 33. So if x equal to 33, then the another number y equal to 50 minus 33 and that equal to 17. Okay, so the first number is 33 and second number is 17. It's very easy. Now the second one, number 2 as same as number 1. Okay, so I hope you can do it. Now number 3, the sum of two numbers is 43. If the larger is doubled and the smaller is tripled, then the difference is 36. So first let the larger number be x, the smaller number be y. Then according to the problem, the sum of two numbers, that means here x plus y, that equal to 43, and the difference between, if the larger number is double, that means 2x double and the smaller number is tripled, so minus 3y and that equal to 36. Okay, so now this is your second equation and here this is your first equation. So if you multiply the first equation with 3 and second equation with 1, so it will be now 3x plus 3y, that equal to 129, and here also 2x minus 3y, that equal to 36. Now add these two, so it will be cancel out, here 5x 5 6 1 165. So here x equal to 165 by 3, sorry, not 5, not 3, it's 5. Okay, so it will be 33. Okay, that means the larger number here is 33. Then the smaller number y equal to 43 minus 33 and that equal to 10. Now sum number 4. The cost of 5 kg sugar and 7 kg rice is 153 and the cost of 7 kg sugar and 5 kg rice is 147. Find the cost of 6 kg sugar and 10 kg rice. So first let the cost of 1 kg rice equal to rupees x and 1 kg sugar, that equal to rupees y. Clear? Now according to the problem, the cost of 5 kg sugar, so if 1 kg of sugar equal to y, then 5 kg of sugar will be 5y, and 7 kg rice, that means here 7x, and that equal to 153. Next one, the cost of 7 kg sugar, so it will be 7y now, and plus 5 kg rice, so it will be 5x, and that equal to 147. Okay, so now you have these two equation. So here you can use the elimination method. So the first one will be multiplied with 7 and the second equation you have to multiply with 5, because if you multiply 7 with this one, it becomes 35, and here also 5 into 7 35. So you can easily subtract the second equation from the first equation to eliminate y. So here after multiply it becomes 35y, 49x, 7 into 3 it's 1, 1071, and here also 35y, 25x, 735. So now here 35 will be cancel out, it becomes here 4, here 2x, and that equal to here 11 minus 5, it's 6, here 6 minus 3, it's 3, and here will be 9, so 9 minus 10, that will be 3. Okay, so now x equal to 336 by 24. Okay, so now 3 8s are 24, here 1 1 2, then it becomes 4, and here 56. Now 4 ones are, and here 14. So here that means here x equal to 14. Okay, that means 1 kg rice equal to 14. Now you have to also find out the value of y here. So let's put down the value of x in any equation. So suppose the first equation. So from the first equation, here 5y plus 7 into 14, and that equal to 153. So now here 5y equal to 153 minus the multiplication of this one, so it will be 98. Clear? So now here 13 minus 8, so it's 5, and here also 14. So 14 minus 9, it's 55. Okay, so here y equal to 11. 55 by 5, that equal to 11. That means now you have to find out the cost of 6 kg sugar. Okay, so the total cost equal to 6 kg sugar. Sugar means here y, so that means 11 plus with 10 kg rice, so that means 10 into here 14. Okay, so it will be 66 plus 140, so it becomes 60, and here 2, so 206 is your final answer. Now sum number 5. The class 9 student of a certain public school wanted to give a farewell party the outgoing student of class 10. They decided to purchase two kinds of sweets. Okay, one costing rupees 70 per kg and the other costing rupees 84 per kg. They estimated that 36 kg of sweets were needed. If the total money spent on sweet is 2800, then find how much sweet of each kind they purchased. Okay, so that means first let they purchased x kg of first kind of sweets and y kg second kind of sweets. Okay, so according to the problem, here x plus y that equal to 36, because here it said that they estimated that 36 kg of sweets are needed. So the first kind and the second kind, it will be 36 kg. Okay, and the next problem, so that means here according to the problem, the first equation here x plus y equal to 36, put it number 1. The second one, the costing of the first is 70 rupees per kg, that means here 70x, the total cost of the first kind, and the next one is 84 per kg, so 84 into y, and it becomes 2800 as the total cost. So this is your second equation. So now first equation will be multiplied with 70 and second equation multiply with 1. So it becomes 70x, 70y, and 70 into 36, it becomes 2520. They write down here second equation 2800. So it will be minus here cancel out. So it will be minus 14y, here minus 280. So minus cancel out, 14, that becomes 20. So here y equal to 20 kg. That means the second amount, okay, second amount of sweet equal to 20 kg. So next x will be 36 minus 20 and it becomes 16 kg. Okay, so that means they purchased 20 kg of second kind of sweet and 16 kg of first kind of sweet. Now sum number 6. If from the greater of two numbers 16 is subtracted, the result is half of the other number. Okay, so let two numbers be x and y. Okay, now the twice of the greater number. Suppose here x is the greater number, so the twice of x, it becomes 2x. Clear? And if you subtracted 16 from here, then you will get the half of the other number. So here the other number is y, so half of y, that means y by 2. So this is your first equation. The second one, if the half of the greater number, okay, so here the half means x by 2, so half of the number, and if you subtracted 1 from that, then the result will be the half of the another one. So now these are two equations and you have to solve these two equations. So first from this one, as here if you multiply 2 here, so it will be 4x minus 32 that equal to y. So it will be 4x minus y that equal to 32 as your first equation. And the second equation, here LCM will be 2, so it becomes x minus 2, and here also y by 2. So now 2 cancel out, so here x minus y equal to 2, and this is your second equation. Okay, so now if you subtract the second one from the first one, so it will be 4x minus y that equal to 32, here x minus y equal to 2, so minus plus minus, so y cancel out, it becomes 3x and that equal to 30. So from that x equal to 10. Okay, so if x equal to 10, then y equal to definitely 10 minus 2, and that equal to here 8. Okay, so the first number is 10 and the second number is 8. Now sum number 7. There are 38 coins in a collection of 20 paisa coins and 25 paisa coins. If the total value of the collection is 8.50 rupees, how many each are there? So suppose here x are, suppose here 20 paisa coin number of, and that is x, and number of 25 paisa coin that equal to y. Okay, so here total number of coins equal to 38, that means x plus y equal to 38, and the total value, okay, so means one coin of 20 paisa, one coin of 20 paisa that equal to 20 paisa. So x coin means here 20 into x, and y coin of 25 paisa, that means 25y, and that equal to here the rupees. Here the rupees is 8.50 total value. So if you convert these rupees into paisa, so it becomes 850, because in the left hand side you have in the unit paisa, so right hand side should be also in paisa. Okay, so now here x plus y equal to 38, and here 20 plus 25 y that equal to 850. So that means first here you have to multiply this equation with 20 and the second equation with 1. So it becomes 20x plus 20y, and that equal to 760, and here 20x plus 25y that equal to 850. So after subtraction it will be minus 5y, and here minus 90. Okay, so here y equal to, it becomes 18. Okay, 90 minus 5, sorry, divided by 5, that equal to 18. So that means here x equal to 38 minus 18, and that equal to 20. So 20 and 18 are your answer. Now sum number 8. A man has certain notes of denomination. Okay, a man has certain notes of denomination of rupees 20 and 5, which amount to rupees 380. If the number of notes of each kind is interchanged, then the amount to rupees 60 lays as the before. Okay, so first let here rupees 20, number of rupees 20 note that equal to x, and number of rupees 5 note that equal to y. Clear? So that means here 20 into x plus 5 into y, that equal to rupees 380. Now if the number of notes will be reversed, okay, or interchanged, that means here the equation will be 5x and then 20y interchange, then it will be 60 less than 380. Okay, so 380 minus 60, it becomes 320. I hope it's clear. So now you have two equations, first one and second one. So if you multiply the first equation with 4 and second equation with 1, first equation with 4 and second equation with 1, so it becomes 80x plus 20y, and that equal to 1520. Here also 5x plus 20y, that equal to 320. So after subtraction, it will be 75x, and here 1200. So from that, x equal to 1200 by 75, and that equal to 16. Okay, so that means the number of notes of rupees 20, that equal to 16. Now you have to find out the next one, that means y. So just put down the value here and you can easily find out the y. So it will be now 20 into 16 plus 5y, that equal to 380. So here 5y equal to 380 minus 320. So 5y equal to 60. That means here y equal to 12. Okay, so 16 and 12 is your answer. Now sum number 9. The ratio of two numbers is 2 by 3. Okay, if 2 is subtracted from the first and 8 from the second, the ratio becomes the reciprocal of the original one. So here let the two numbers are x and y. Okay, and the given ratio is 2 by 3. Okay, that means here the first equation, x by y equal to 2 by 3. Okay, so from that 3x equal to 2y. From that 3x equal to 2y. And the second equation, if you subtract 2 from the first one, then x minus 2, and if you subtract 8 from the second one, then the ratio will be reciprocal form. So the reciprocal of 2 by 3, it becomes 3 by 2. Okay, now cross multiply, here 2x minus 4, here 3y minus 24. So that means 2x minus 3y, and that equal to minus 24 minus 4, so it becomes minus 20. Okay, and in the left hand side you have 3x minus y, that equal to 0. So now this was the first equation and this is the second equation. So if you multiply the first equation with 3 and second equation with 2, so it will be now 9x minus 6y, that equal to 0, and here 4x then minus 6y, that equal to minus 40. So minus plus plus, so cancel out, it will be 5x equal to 40, and from that x equal to 8. Okay, so that means the first number equal to 8. Now the second number will be as here 3x equal to 2y, so 2y equal to 3 into 8, so 2 cancel out with 4, so here y equal to 12. So first number equal to 8 and second number equal to 12. Now sum number 10. So this is the last sum for this video. So guys, if you like my video, please share this video and please subscribe my channel if you are new viewer. If 1 is added to the numerator of a fraction, it becomes 1 by 5. Okay, very good. And if 1 is taken from the denominator, then it becomes 1 by 7. So suppose first here the fraction will be x by y. That means numerator equal to x and denominator equal to y. So here the first equation, if 1 will be added with the numerator, it becomes 1 by 5. And if you take in 1 from the denominator, that means x by y minus 1, then it becomes 1 by 7. It's very easy. So now here 5x plus 5, that equal to y. So 5x minus y, that equal to minus 5. Now the second one, so here the second one, 7x equal to y minus 1. So 7x minus y, that equal to minus 1. Okay, so now if you subtract the second one from the first one, So you will get your minus 5, your 7x minus y minus 1. So after subtraction, minus plus plus. So these two cancel out. Here minus 2x and it will be minus 4. So that means x equal to 2. Okay. So if x equal to 2, then y equal to, in this equation, so 5 into 2 minus y, that equal to minus 5. So minus y equal to minus 5, here 10. So minus 10, that means y equal to 15. Okay, that means the given fraction, so here the given fraction equal to 2 by 15 as your answer.